The Sexual Offences Bill fronted by Busia woman Representative Florence Mutua targeted perverts and sex pests with proposals that would have seen offenders languish in jail for long terms. The proposed changes would have expanded the scope of the sex-related offences from the list in the Sexual Offences Act, better known as the Njokindungu Act, to include unlawful intentional act which causes any contact between any part of the body of a person with the genital organs of another, but does not include an act that causes penetration. But the male lawmakers ganged up to shoot down the bill today, terming it activist and populist. The members of parliament claimed that sections of the proposed bill were unimplementable. The bill also sought to criminalize exposure of one's breasts, genital organs, buttocks, winking, or even showing pornographic materials to an unwilling persons.
Winking is very common in the streets, in the marketplaces. These are actually sexual offenses.
Even as you crisscross each other, they want to, maybe make sure that their bodies have touched your breast. This, again, is a sexual offense because it is a deliberate move.
Mutua's proposals also sought to punish anyone who looks at the opposite gender lustfully. Offenders risked 5 years in jail if convicted. And to make it more painful, the bill proposed amendments that would have denied offenders the option of an out-of-court settlement with their victims.
Indecent assault is two-way, that it does not originate from men only but also from women.
The issue of the ferry comes to mind, where women have been complaining in the ferry that is in Mombasa. When they are crossing and they're in the ferry, people come and men rather come and stand behind them and do indecent acts, and they have no way to report because that indecent act is not in the law.
The example of people traveling in a ferry, and that the instances of people being touched or I don't know, are they exposed? Because unless they are nude.
Like when you look at the train that normally come from Maradaima to town, if the driver applied brakes, obviously people must meet, and you cannot avoid that.
With its rejection in the House, Mutua's bill can only be reintroduced after 6 months. Francis Gashuri, Citizen Live at 1.